Hey everyone, welcome to VWG. I have world record breaker and Canada's Got Talent contestant Chucky here.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Not bad. Yeah, it's relaxing today.
Yeah, relaxing day today. Just came home from lunch.
Oh,
Are you ready for the questions?
for sure. Yeah, go ahead.
What got you into record breaking?
Nothing really. When I was a kid, I always watched Guinness World Record on TV and always had the books. And I said, you know what, one day I might break a record and I'll be in this book. And yeah, I started doing random things here and there, and one thing led to another. I was on a podcast and we broke a world record, and then Canada's Got Talent, and I broke my record again.
Wow, so the book inspired you. That's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, you've been on CGT. How did you end up on CGT? Or did someone tell you, or did you already know about CGT?
Well, I didn't know about CGT. I got an email asking if I was interested in applying. One of the casting people saw my world record break and asked if I really wanted to apply, and I did. I went through the steps and the process and made it on.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't really expecting anything out of it, right? I was just gonna apply, you know what, see what happens, and one thing led to another, and semi-finalist. Kids are
That's
definitely.
that's good. Is that your son?
I have three boys. Yeah, two of them are down here. One's upstairs. These two should be upstairs, but they're not listening.
Adorable. Do you have any plans on breaking more records?
I was planning on doing a couple, but just the process, right? With
Yeah,
my
take
first world
time.
record, it takes time. Like the process with my first world record, I broke the record unofficially in 2011, I believe. And I sent the video in to Guinness, and they explained everything you have to go through the process. You need timekeepers, witnesses, just a whole list of everything. I'm like, oh, I don't have time for that, so I put it on the back burner. I'm like, I already know I can break the record, and that was back in 2011. And then during the pandemic, the podcast asked me to talk about my fight career and asked if I could break a world record on the show. So they set everything up, got the timekeepers, got the witnesses, got everything we needed, and put it all together, and we broke the record on the show.
Wow, that's really cool. Now, I saw on your Instagram that you're a black belt. How did you get
Yeah.
into martial arts and all the hua moves?
I've been in the martial arts over 30 years now. I'm going to be 35 next month. And my father is my instructor. He's been teaching over 55 years. And I just started, I would go with my parents or I'd go with my dad to the gym every day because he would watch me when I was a child. And one day I just got up and started copying what he was doing. And the rest is history.
Yes, history. What's been the easiest and the hardest records to break?
I've only broken the one record. I know there's a few that I can break. The cans is just a given. I can do that anytime, no problem. Um, yeah, there's a couple. I want to do the most baseball bats broken with the shins in 1 minute. I think the record is 68. If I can use the same bat the guy that has the record used, it's no problem. I'll go through 80 baseball bats easily.
Ooh, that's very cool. And finally, where did you, how did you learn how to do the can opening trick?
When I was 16 and dumb, right? So it's a regular can, and
Wow. So you learned it young. Nice.
I did, yeah. I used to open like beer bottles and pop bottles with my teeth when I was younger, just easier, right? And then I'm like, you know what? Let me try a can one day, and I was just gnawing at it and came off. I'm like, well, let me see if I can continue doing this and figure out how to do it properly and not hurt myself or not break any teeth.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Before we go, do you have anything you want to ask me or talk to me about?
You're the one that's doing the interview, right? So not really. Whatever you want to ask.
What does your shirt say? Team.
Chucky Mady, my last name.
Can we get merch from you, or is there like a website?
Uh, yeah. So I don't have an online shop right now. I was planning on setting one up because I make all the shirts at home now. So everything's all custom made by me. Personally. So I can tell people to send me a message and then I can send them off and drop them off or whatever I got to do. I sent them through the United States to Canada. I had three sent to Germany. Um, I have my dad has students from Germany, so they wanted some shirts and yeah, I just they can pay for the shipping for that one and but if throughout Canada I can send through the mail or if it's local I can drop it off or they can pick it up.
Oh, really cool, man.
Yeah.
Wow. I see a lot of records on the back of you, but on the right side, what's all of that?
Uh, yeah. So on my right side, there's some of the fight gloves that I fought in different events. I would retire my gloves, so I would fight in an event. I would use the gloves to train and to spar and whatnot. And then when it gets to a certain point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a picture from whatever the event. They're going to have a picture of me wearing the gloves, and I'll take a glove and I'll autograph it. I put them in a frame and frame them for my kids when they get older. So I have my Bellator gloves there. I have King of the Cage gloves. I have Aggression Fighting Championship, Prospect Fighting Championship, Maximum Fighting Championship, Mercenary Combat League. Yeah, a few other ones. Some of my Hall of Fame certificates back there, and my Guinness World Record, of course, right behind me. A picture from Canada's Got Talent with a few of the lids at the back here, back corner
Oh
down
yeah.
there. And one of my belts is sitting right there. Behind me there.
Oh, very cool, man. What's on the left side? Are they all DVDs, cassettes?
Oh yeah, these are all DVDs. I have over 1,000 DVDs in my collection. So I used to collect DVDs all the time, and I built a wall when I bought this house. I'm like, I need a spot to put these DVDs, so I built this little wall and shelving and put it on against the wall. It was a blank wall. It was empty. There was nothing going to go there. I'm like, all right, I'll do this. So yeah, figured out how to make the shelving really cheap and easy, and put the DVDs on.
Huh. Looks
I'm used
like
to I'm used to breaking things, right? I don't fix things or build things. I usually break things, but I'm actually proud of myself for building this. So
yeah, that's really interesting that you have your own DVD store inside your house.
pretty much, yeah, yeah. Because we travel a lot when we go to competitions. We'll rent a team bus, and they have DVD player on there and TVs. So instead of going to rent them, you can't really rent them anywhere now. But I would rent them, or now I have my own and just bring them and watch a bunch of old movies.
Cool. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me, Chucky, and
No problem.
I hope you do well in the future.
Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a couple shows coming out that I'll be on. I can't really say what, but I just recorded a few weeks ago another show, and it should air hopefully by October, November. I'm guessing. I'm not
Hmm.
sure. I'll post all that information when I'm allowed, and